Reminder. Okay, so let me just throw this. I wasn't recording, so thank you, Suzanne. This is an example of a Zentangle I did, a controlled Zentangle. Most of them aren't this controlled. But again, I even put a horizon line back here, and I angled in these shapes at an angle when we deal with linear perspective. The things that are in front are bigger, and they angle back, giving you the illusion of depth. And then I wanted the background just to be broken up so I could have all different things to put in it. And the same way with the base of this cross is angled in. This one's called John 3:16. Okay, so this particular piece right here is so fun to do, and you can use almost any shape. So I'm going to show you how. It's also the one that's right there. So if I'm going to stare at this, and I'm going to look at this, it's like, where's my reference point? Where in the world do I start? Well, if you look here to here, this one line right here goes all the way across the entire shape. So I'm going to keep that in mind as I drop all the paper. Let me move this out of the way. All right, so I'm going to draw my shape, my square. And again, I'm going to look at it and I'm going to go, okay, from one side, however thick I want it, I'm going to draw that line. And then I look again, well, I just repeat that. I go here and I draw a line there. And then I go here and I draw a line there. And I go here. And I just work all the way in. I can get smaller if I want to as I get closer to the center. Obviously I didn't draw a square because but this again is drawing one line at a time and paying attention to where you start and how other things connect. And what's so fun when you figure this out is you'll see things that you thought were, oh my, how in the world do you draw that? And you go, oh, I can figure it out, because you're looking for, see, that's the same thing. Now if I kept going, it would eventually disappear. If I can do it with the triangle, here's another one, triangle, go straight across, and I just decide what direction I'm going to go. I'll go this way, go this way, go this way. And sometimes by creating things like this that look complicated, that's going to help you gain confidence in other things when you draw. And it's quite impressive to other people. They go, oh, you drew that? How did you do that? And you go, oh, I've been practicing. And you don't tell them the secret. You can if you want to. Honestly, kids are really fascinated by stuff like this. So if you have, a young person in your life, grandson, grandchild, whatever, it's really cool. Like this one right here. This shape right here is also another one that you can create some things with. Here's a Zentangle example. And I'm not a Zentangle instructor by any means. You have to go take a course and get certified and all that kind of stuff, and I don't. So say if I had, I'll just do this really quick to give you a large area that I wanted to fill a pattern in. I'm just going to divide that up. Well, it would be nice if I did it evenly, but that's okay. Pretend that that's straight. So I'm going to, or the same size. I'm going to do a diagonal, 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 straight down, across, straight down, across, straight down, across. And what's neat about this, now this could actually end up being a bookcase. Okay, and then you can create shadow and shading. I'm going to fill all this in. I'm just doing this really quick, but y'all get the idea. It's just creating patterns that give the illusion. And then if I wanted another illusion of depth, I could shadow, shade one area. So if I do the left side of each of these, that gives the illusion that the light is coming from above. And I would, if I drew this in, I would also need to do the left side of that. But that all that is this shape right here repeated. Would have never thought, huh? Okay. Now, we have 45 more minutes or so. So far you have a variety of things to play with. You have mirror images to try. You have blind contour to try. You have any of these to try, and I don't expect you to. Good night. I've got to close my pen. I don't expect you to do them all, but just give it a try. Take this with you if you have. I have a chiropractor appointment. I always have something in my lap. If you don't do it at church. Don't pull this out at church. But you can, even a sketchbook. It looks like you're taking notes. But whatever makes you happy, whatever gives you. I like sitting in line at a carpool would drive me crazy if I didn't have something to do. And like I said, I don't sit well. All right, so that gives you a couple of things to work on. What we're going to do next is upside down drawing. The purpose of an upside down drawing is to force that left-right brain shift. I'm going to start